The afternoon was heavy with heat, the kind that stuck to skin and made tempers short. Traffic crawled past the city park, where sprinklers weren't running and the grass had gone dull from summer neglect. The kids had gone home. Vendors packed up early. Only a few people lingered, mothers with strollers, an old man feeding pigeons, and a black woman sitting on a bench with a notebook balanced on her knee. Her name was Maya Reynolds. She wore a simple white blouse and dark slacks, hair pulled back neatly, eyes focused on the page as she wrote. Every now and then, she paused, listening like she was counting the city's heartbeat. Across the street, a patrol car idled. Officer Trent Walker leaned against it, laughing with another cop who had just climbed back into his cruiser. Walker was bored. It was his third double shift that week, and boredom had a way of souring him. He scanned the park, eyes landing on Maya. She sat alone, calm, unbothered. Something about that irritated him. He glanced at the fire hydrant beside the sidewalk, bright red, sun-baked tanned, then at the hose coiled in the truck bed behind him. A grin crept across his face. "Watch this," he said into his radio, chuckling. "Gonna cool somebody off." He grabbed the hose, twisted the valve. The pressure surged. Without warning, a violent blast of water shot across the park. It slammed into Maya's back, knocking the notebook from her hands. The force soaked her blouse instantly, plastering fabric to skin, water cascading down her arms and pooling at her feet. Gasps rippled through the park. Maya cried out, stumbling forward, palms catching herself on the bench. "What?" She spun around, eyes wide with shock. Officer Walker laughed. "Relax," he called out. "It's hot out here." People stared. Some froze, others looked away. Maya stood slowly, water dripping from her hair, her clothes heavy and cold against her body, her heart hammered not just from the shock, but from something deeper. Older. Humiliation. She took a steadying breath. "Turn it off," she said, voice shaking but clear. Walker tilted his head, amused. "Or what?" Maya looked at him, really looked. He was still smiling. She reached into her soaked bag. Walker's grin widened. "What? You got a gun in there?" A few bystanders stiffened. Maya pulled out a leather folder, water streaming off its edge. She opened it carefully, protecting what was inside, and then held it up. A badge? Not a police badge. A federal one. Gold. Official. Unmistakable. "Agent Maya Reynolds," she said, voice steady now. "Department of Justice? Civil Rights Division?" The air shifted. Walker's smile vanished. "Whoa!" He scoffed, but his voice cracked. Maya stepped closer, water squelching in her shoes. "I'm in this city investigating allegations of misconduct, excessive force, harassment, abuse of authority." She met his eyes. "And you just made my job very easy?" Silence swallowed the puck. Someone whispered, "Oh my God." Walker's face drained of color. This is a joke," he stammered. "You can't." Maya reached back into her bag and pulled out her phone. The screen was recording. She tilted it slightly so he could see. "The moment you turned that hose on," she said calmly, "I was already." His mouth opened, closed. "Please," he said, dropping his voice. "Let's talk this out." Maya's jaw tightened. "Funny," she replied. "That didn't seem important to you a minute ago." She turned to the people watching. "Did anyone else record?" she asked. Hands went up. Phones lifted. Walker's knees looked like they might buckle. Within minutes, sirens approached, not rushing, but deliberate. A supervisor stepped out of a cruiser, eyes scanning the scene. "What happened?" he asked. Maya handed him the folder. His posture changed instantly. "Yes, ma'am," he said quietly. Walker tried to speak. "Sir, it was just..." "Save it," the supervisor snapped. "Turn around." The cuffs clicked shut. As Walker was led away, his voice broke. "Please," he said to Maya, desperation spilling out. "I'll lose everything." Maya watched him go, chest tight. "Then you should have treated people like they mattered," she said softly. Later, wrapped in a borrowed jacket, Maya sat on the same bench, notebook back in her hands. A young woman approached hesitantly. "Thank you," she said, "for standing up." Maya smiled tiredly. "I didn't stand up today," she replied. "I just refused to shrink." The investigation made headlines. Charges followed. Policies changed. Training was rewritten. But what people remembered most was the image of a woman drenched and humiliated, standing her ground with nothing but truth and courage. And the lesson carried far beyond that park. Power reveals itself in how it treats the vulnerable. And dignity once claimed cannot be washed away, no matter how hard someone tries to spray it down.